All right, good afternoon and welcome to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids as we bring you Merriwood South softball action here this afternoon between the visiting Stratford Tigers, who come in at 2-0 overall. They took care of Stanley Boyd in their opening doubleheader of the season, going up against the home team, the Assumption Royals, coming in at 3-0. Three very impressive wins against Phillips last week, then took care of a very good Pacelli team and a very good Laconia team as well. All those games took place the last 7 days, which again, very, very surprising that, very grateful, I guess, to be able to bring those games or have those games for the Assumption Royals here this year. Again, Stratford but two very impressive wins over Stanley Boyd over the weekend to get that record to 2. And, Assumption, we'll give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. Stratford led by Mandy Pankratz and Kellen Kafka for the Stratford coaching staff. And, again, a lot of very familiar names. If you're a fan of Zaleski sports, especially Stratford Tigers, and a lot of familiar names on the Assumption side as well. Again, we cover all Stratford winter sports. Matt Dickinson does a good job of that. He is actually over at Witter Field this afternoon. Assumption and Stratford baseball just about to get underway over at Witter Field. We've got baseball or softball here. We got softball in Marshfield, Wausau West and Marshfield Tigers. And we've got Bondwell and Amherst baseball. We've got Stratford and Assumption baseball and softball. And I believe that's it. We got quite a few of them finally here this afternoon, but don't expect much after maybe tomorrow, as have games today, have games tomorrow, and then hopefully if things pan out, might bring you some games on Thursday as well, but does not look very promising with storms coming in tomorrow night into Wednesday, and then snow maybe on Thursday. So stay tuned to Zaleski Sports, ZaleskiSports.com for all of your, as all of the updates will be on Zaleski Sports and ZaleskiSports.com. We'll go through the starting lineups. First for the Stratford Tigers. Batting first and at shortstop, number 7, Bailey Linsmeyer. Batting second and at second base, Cressa Wenzel. Batting third and in center field, Tessa Berg. Batting fourth and at first base, Delaney Denny. Batting fifth and in the circle, Allie Zuliger. Batting sixth and behind the plate, Emma Roper. Batting seventh and at third base, Megan Weezy. Batting seventh, batting eighth, and doing the and is the designated player Kylie Manicky. The flex player, number 6, Tessa Miller, and number 10, batting ninth in left field, Ava Wykes. And for the Assumption Royals, 3-0 on the year. Batting first and behind the plate, number 35, Kristen Casey. Batting second and in right field, number 26, Sadie Galbraith. Batting third and in the circle, Ava Schill. Batting fourth and at first base, Anna Schooley. Batting fifth and at third base, Malia Colo. Batting sixth and at shortstop, number 1, Claire Nelson. Batting seventh and at second base, number 2, Macy Vollert. Batting eighth and in center field, Lydia Smits. And batting ninth. And batting ninth and in left field, number 11, Ashlyn Dolan. We'll have our starting lineups here, or our national anthem here in just a moment. We'll hear from our friends over at, we'll hear from Dr. Todd Dillman here before we get back for our first pitch.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become a surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason, and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates, and our outcomes are much better.
Welcome back to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids as we got Marywood South softball action this afternoon, the visiting Stratford Tigers and the home Assumption Royals. Again, we will keep you up to date. We'll keep you up to date here this afternoon throughout, of games throughout the Zaleski Sports Network here tonight, as the Assumption Royals take the field to do their warm-ups here before we get started. As the finally getting a little bit nicer weather here in central Wisconsin. Again, all probably going to abruptly end on Wednesday, or Tuesday night into Wednesday is supposed to be, knock on wood, pretty nasty with rain and wind, and the S word probably coming on Thursday with the almighty snow, but we'll see. Things change, forecasts change, weathermen are human as everybody else, so we'll see how the weather forecast comes about here in central Wisconsin. Around the outfield, defensively for Assumption, in left field, Ashlyn Dolan. Center field, Lydia Smits. Right field, Sadie Galbraith. Third base, Malia Cullo. Claire Nelson at short. Macy Vollert at second. Anna Schooley at first. And Kristen Casey doing the catching for Ava Schill. Again, some that Assumption hasn't had in quite a while. Talked to Coach Nelson and Coach Schill about it earlier this week. Or not earlier this week, but earlier in the Coach on the Couch interview. And 2 pitchers between Ava Schill and Macy Vollert. And the opening pitch here this afternoon is fouled straight back and out of play by Bailey Linsmeyer. First pitch at 4:50 this afternoon here in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, a beautiful afternoon for softball. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. It is 61 beautiful degrees, slight wind. The wind here at Robinson Park always seems to be a little bit stronger than elsewhere in Wisconsin Rapids or anywhere. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Schill winds and fires. That one's going to be hit weakly to first. Schooley will toss it over to Vollert, and a nice play by Anna Schooley. Nice job by Macy Vollert to get over there for the 3-4 put out, which don't see much of in the game of baseball or softball, but our first out is recorded here this afternoon. Offering by Schill, misses low. First ball thrown by Ava here this afternoon. Cressa Wenzel at the plate, right-handed hitter for the Tigers. There's a strike on the inside corner. These two teams will play each other again tomorrow in Stratford. We'll have that game live for you. I believe Matt Dickinson will be on the call of that one. Wheels and deals does Ava and took a little bit off of it and is ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Wenzel, number 2 hitter and the second baseman for Stratford. Schill kicks and fires. And got her on the outside corner. And there's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Ava Schill. Right on the outside corner. Tessa Berg, the center fielder now. One of those names that if you're a follower of Stratford sports, her name is one to be heard a lot. Volleyball and basketball. An up and down season this last winter for Stratford basketball, but competed well in a very tough Merriwood South girls basketball conference. That one misses low. A lot of high hopes this year for Stratford on the softball diamond, as they usually always are. See if they can finish it in the top half of the conference this year. Again, right on that outside corner, painting the black, as they say. And Schill is ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind picks up slightly here in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2 coming back from Ava. Swung on and missed. A pair of strikeouts for Schill. And the Tigers go down 1-2-3 here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played a half an inning. It's Stratford nothing. Assumption coming up.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids, as leadoff hitter Kristen Casey to lead things off, followed by Sadie Galbraith, Ava Schill, Anna Schooley, Malia Colo, Claire Nelson, Macy Vollert, Lydia Smits, and Ashlyn Dolan for co-head coaches Charlie Nelson and Rob Schill, and the first offering to Kristen, Mrs. Lowe. See Megan Wykes over there at third. She's playing a couple of steps in at third, but probably should play a couple more steps even further in. And just misses. Kristen lays off, and it's 2-0. One of the leaders on this team, Kristen Casey. Again, a handful of juniors, handful of freshmen, and a couple of seniors and sophomores sprinkled in there as well, as Kristen Casey quickly ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 to Kristen, misses low, and on 4 pitches, Assumption has their first base runner. Allie Zuliger in the circle for Stratford this afternoon. And now Sadie Galbraith, the right fielder. Again, Assumption has had 3 big wins already this year. Took down state qualifier from a year ago, the Phillips Loggers. Kristen Casey to second, and she gets thrown out. Caught stealing. Nice job by Emma Roper. And there's one away. That was a nice job by Emma Roper. 1-0 count. There's a strike to Galbraith, and it evens it up at a ball and a strike. So a win over Phillips last week, and then on Saturday, got wins over Laconia and Pacelli. Laconia made it to state in basketball this last winter. Pacelli has made it to state in softball quite a bit. Quite a few times. Galbraith ahead in the count 3-1. Zuliger struggling to find the zone here in the first inning. 7 of her first 8 pitches have been out of the zone. Zuliger wheels and deals and misses high, and another walk. So second walk here in the bottom of the first inning, and now Ava Schill. Score update from Marshfield. Wausau West up 1-0 on the Marshfield Tigers. See if we can get a score from baseball as well. Top of the first. Geez, they just got underway. That one's going to be smacked into center field. Back on and over the head of Tessa Berg. Galbraith to second. She rounds second. Ball got all the way to the fence. And a 1-out double for Ava Schill. And the Royals in business here in the first. Tough read there by Tessa Berg out in center field. And now Anna with an opportunity to drive in a couple of runs here. Speaking of one of those very talented freshmen. And that was going to be drilled to left field. Back on it is Wykes, and it is going to be gone. A 3-run home run by Anna Schooley on the first pitch here this afternoon. A no-doubter to left. And Anna Schooley puts the Royals up 3-0. A no-doubter for Anna Schooley to left. No doubter for the freshman. 3-run dinger for Anna Schooley.
Now batting number 12, third baseman Malia Colo.
3-0 Assumption. Malia Colo dribbles that one up along third. And foul. So just like that, the Royals up 3-0. Man, what a shot that was. All Wykes could do out there in left was turn around. That was going to be fouled. And it's 0-2 to Malia Colo. Wind blowing slightly out to left, and that was an impressive shot by Anna Schooley. Zuliger back into the circle. Just missed inside, and it runs a ball and 2 strikes. Claire Nelson waits on deck. Zuliger toes the rubber. Gets a sign she likes from Roper. And that one gets away from Colo, and it gets away from Roper. Colo evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's fought all the way back to even it up. Zuliger kicks and fires, and just lost the handle on that one, and it runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just past 5 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves bringing you play-by-play action here in Wisconsin Rapids. Malia Colo gets hit, and she'll march her way down to first base. So Quite the first inning for the Royals here. A couple of walks, a double, a home run, and now a hit by a pitch. Now Claire Nelson at the plate, shortstop for the Royals. In her first season, in the blue and white for Assumption. Colo from first with one out. A missed high on Nelson, and it's 1-0. Again, the only out of the inning was a caught stealing. That was Kristen Casey, got thrown out at second. And the 1-0 to Nelson bounces in there. It's 2-0. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. We will have Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, and Wausau East softball tomorrow. Outside corner missed. Runs 3-0. Score from Amherst, nothing in the top of the first. Amherst Bondwell baseball. Tied at 1 in Marshfield. Marshfield and Wausau West softball. Outs just misses the outside corner in the third walk of the inning. Now Macy Vollert, the second baseman.
Second baseman, Macy Vollert.
Vollert had a good pitching day on Saturday. Again, good to have a two-headed monster. Now it's going to be drilled into left field right past the shortstop Weezy, and standing scoring is Malia Colo. So an RBI single for Macy Vollert.
Now batting number 8, center fielder Lydia Smith.
Royals 4-0. Standing scoring was Malia Colo. 4-0 Royals, still only one out. There's a strike to Smits, the center fielder. Weezy over at third. We'll give you the defensive alignment here in just a moment. Forgot to do that. And that one gets away from Roper, and runners advance on the wild pitch. Two 2-0, I believe. Oh, 1-1. All right. Oh, yeah. First one is a strike. Get outside and brain starts not working all the time. 1-1, misses outside. Good to get some much needed fresh air here in central Wisconsin. 2 on, 1 out. Royals looking for more here in the first. Ashlyn Dolan waits on deck, and then Kristen Casey if we continue. 8th batter of the inning for Assumption. All capped off by a 3-run home run by Anna Schooley, a no-doubter to left on the first pitch. And another walk. 4th walk of the afternoon, or of the inning. And timeout will be taken by Stratford to talk to Allie Zuliger.
Ashlyn Dolan, left fielder.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. So much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speeds you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. You have to call up Solaris and ask them to get some internet out here for us. Bring you more games. Now Ashlyn Dolan with the bases loaded and 1 out. Infield plays in. First offering to Dolan, misses inside. Bases are full of Royals, and the top of the order due up next. Zuliger comes set on the 1-0. Swung on and missed by Dolan. A little late on the cut, and it evens it up at 1-1. Zuliger comes set. spun it in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. If you want to go see some more Royals sports tomorrow over at Washington Elementary School, the undefeated and unscored upon Royals soccer team. And got her looking late call, but right at the bottom of the zone, and there's 2 away. 2 outs for Kristen Casey.
Now batting number 30.
So the Royals soccer team, state qualifiers last year, looking to get right back there again. Very impressive soccer team over here in Wisconsin Rapids. Kristen Casey, first plate appearance, walked. Bases now loaded. And there's a strike right underneath the elbow of Kristen Casey. 10th batter of the inning for Assumption. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 4-0 Royals here in the first. Misses high for a ball. Claire Nelson over at third, Macy Vollard at second, Lydia Smits at first. Looking for that breakthrough hit is Kristen Casey here in the first. Zuliger comes set and fires. Bounces in there, 2-1 to the Royals catcher, Kristen Casey. Zuliger trying to work out of a bases loaded jam. Has already given up 4 here. Missed high, and it's 3-1. And now in trouble of walking the bases loaded. Kristen Casey digs her cleats into the left-handed batter's box and comes set 3-1 and missed again. So walk number 5 of the inning, and Kristen Casey gets the easy RBIs.
Fielder Sadie Galbraith.
Now Sadie Galbraith, who walked and scored on the home run from Anna Schooley. Ava Schill awaits on deck. That was going to be drilled right back up the middle. One comes in to score. Rounding third, going home is Smits. They're going to hold Kristen Casey at third. A 2 RBI single for Sadie Galbraith. And it's 7-0 Assumption here in the first.
Now batting number 22, pitcher Ava Schill.
Kristen Casey first to third. Vollert and Smits came in to score. And now Ava Schill, who doubled her first time up, to center field. That was a perfect hit by Sadie Galbraith right out of the stretch of Cressa Wenzel at second. First offering, throw down to third. Trying to throw behind Kristen Casey. First pitch to Schill. Missed for a ball. She drilled her first pitch she saw to center field her first time up. The 1-0 coming back with 2 on, 2 out. That was going to be lined to third base side. Right over the head of Charlie Nelson over there at third base. Two on, 2 out. Outside corner, and Galbraith will take second. Two balls and a strike to Ava Schill. Again, I don't watch a whole lot of softball and don't see a whole lot of softball, but her hands aren't together when she swings. Interesting. Now it's going to be popped up. Center field. Over on it is Tessa Berg, and that will do it here in the first. Royals score 7. Leave 2. We have played an inning. It's Assumption 7 and Stratford 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Second inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids, and it's 7-0 Assumption. Again, capped off by a 3-run home run by Anna Schooley, a 2 RBI single by Sadie Galbraith, and RBI single by Macy Vollert as well. And in between there was an RBI walk by Kristen Casey. Again, don't get much easier than those RBIs when you walk to first base. First offering from Schill. Look out over there. Delaney Denny at bat for Stratford. Again, these two teams play tomorrow up in Stratford. We'll have that game for you live, of course. That was going to be dribbled over to first, and Schooley picks it up unassisted, and there's one away. As long as everything pans out up in Stratford, we'll have it for you.
Now batting number 12, pitcher Allie Zuliger.
And now Allie Zuliger, Emma Roper on deck for the Tigers. A doubleheader on Saturday did Assumption and Stratford. And I think it's mid-May. The Royals are hosting a big tournament on a Saturday. Outside misses. Handful of teams coming here to Wisconsin Rapids before the start of the playoffs. If May 14th or 16th, one of those two sound right. There's a strike. Saturday here in town. Let's see what we got here. I'll figure it out relatively quickly. Handy dandy Google. Misses high, and it evens it up at 2-2. But again, the Assumption Royal soccer team tomorrow takes on, there's a strike at the top of the zone. Third strikeout for Ava Schill. But
now batting number 5, catcher Emma Roper.
a common opponent that they have seen the last couple of years. There's a swing and a miss. Man, the movement on that pitch from Ava was unhittable. No balls and a strike. They play McDonald Regis Co-op tomorrow to the soccer girls. They played them in the sectional final last year. There's a swing and a miss. And, of course, the basketball team beat McDonald Central a month and a half ago at state. Beat them the last 2 years. The 0-2 misses high. And we'll get you some score updates here from our other games in just a moment. Keep our eye on that Assumption Stratford baseball game. First time the Royal baseball team has played a game this year. There's a swing and a miss. And a couple more strikeouts for Ava Schill. And we have played an inning and a half. Royals 7, Stratford nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Sonia Peterson, the new pitcher for Stratford, as we play into the second inning against 7-0 Royals after an inning and a half. Very successful, obviously, first inning for the Royals after it started out not so hot when Kristen Casey got thrown out. But Anna Schooley will step up to the plate. Again, first pitch she saw today was a
number 21, first baseman Anna Schooley.
As home plate umpire relaying the defensive changes here for Stratford. As Schooley will get ready here in just a moment. Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire, get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. So we get you a score from over at Witter Field, and we have that right here. They're in the bottom of the first, 5-0 Stratford in that game. First offering to Schooley is lined into left field, and a couple of hits for Anna Schooley today. Doesn't take a whole lot of time in the batter's box. She has seen two pitches, has ripped both of them into left field. And now Malia Colo. Colo was hit by a pitch and scored on the RBI single by Macy Vollert. Peterson fires. Misses low. Claire Nelson awaits on deck. Again, Colo fell behind in her first plate appearance 0-2 and then came all the way back, ran it full, and then got hit by a pitch. Dallin gets away, and Schooley will get to second on the wild pitch. Those strides that Anna Schooley takes took her about 3 to get to second base. Two balls and no strikes. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. That one's going to fall right in front of second base. And Schooley will head home, and she's going to slide in there safely. Malia Colo to second. That one got cut off. Don't know why, but it got cut off, and the Royals lead 8-0. If it wouldn't have gotten cut off by the second baseman, Wenzel, they may have gotten Malia Colo.
Now batting number 1.
RBI single. RBI single for Malia Colo. Got to second on the throw. 8-0 Royals. Anna was off with the crack of the bat. That was a tough ball to get to right over the top of the pitcher's head. And then tough to crash on that one. That one misses high. Claire Nelson walked and scored in the first. We play here in the second. 8-0 Royals. Missed high. Royals have been a staple atop the Merriwood Conference for the last half decade. 5 straight conference championships. Outside 3-0. Claire Nelson been at the plate twice, has seen 7 balls out of the zone. No No strikes yet for Claire Nelson in the 6th spot in the order for the Royals. There's a strike. 3-1 now. Runner at second is Malia Colo. Claire Nelson trying to drive her in here. 3-1 count. That one bounces away. Colo gets the third. Catcher couldn't find it. Nelson rounds first. She'll go to second on the walk. So another walk and reaches second on the wild pitch. Colo goes to third.
Batting number 2, second baseman Macy Vollert.
And now Macy Vollert. She had an RBI single back in the first. 2 more out there for Macy to bring in. Royals lead 8-0. Kicks and fires. Misses high. Again, Macy a pitcher as well for the Royals. The 1-0 count to Macy Vollert. And a hit off the knob of the bat. Malia all the way down to home plate. Has to turn around as went for the swing, did Vollert, and it hit right off the knob of the bat. And ball and a strike. Peterson fires. Going to be lifted into right field. Over on it is Miller, and it's going to drop in between them. Cola will come in to score. Nelson will head to third. And that one gets by, and the ball rolling all the way around here at Robinson Park. Throw into the pitching circle. 2 will come in to score, and the Royals lead 10-0. All right, see if we can figure this out here. Colo came in, RBI for Vollert. Nelson came in on the E4. Vollert all the way over to third on that same play. Again, Royals just putting it where they're not. That was a teardrop of a. And coming in to score, Macy Vollert. It is dropped. Yep, as Vollert comes in to score. On a wild pitch. Royals 11-0. Again, just putting it where they're not. That was the hit by. Who was that? Claire Nelson? No, she walked. The one that popped right over the pitcher's head? Yeah, and again, just putting it where they're not. And that was the story of the game so far. 11-0 Royals, no outs here in the second. Over the head of Lydia Smits, and it's 2-0 count. Again, this is the 4th game the Royals have played here in Wisconsin or at Robinson Park. Have not been on the road yet. That will change tomorrow when they head up to Stratford. And the 3-0 coming back. Right at the top of the zone. Quite the look by Lydia Smits after that pitch. But Maddie Abbott awaits on deck. There's going to be a line to left field and just out of the reach of Wykes. And a double for Lydia Smits. Again, just out of the reach of the Stratford defenders here. And Maddie Abbott.
Now batting number 14, Maddie Abbott.
Maddie Abbott will hit here for the first time this afternoon. Ashlyn Dolan struck out her first time. Runner at second, and still nobody out here in the second. Royals have put on a clinic here this afternoon. Peterson wheels and deals. There's a swing and a miss high fastball. It's 0-1. Kristen Casey, who is nothing for nothing today, a couple of walks, stands in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 bounces in there, and nice job by Roper behind the plate, keeping it in front of her, and it's 1-1. Sonia Peterson in the circle in her second inning of work, relieving Allie Zuliger. Down bounces in front of home plate again. Nice job by Abbott. 2-1 to Maddie Abbott. Runner at second is Lydia Smits, who just doubled to left field. And the 2-1 back to Abbott. There's going to be a line to left. That one's going to drop fair just inside the line. And an RBI double for Maddie Abbott. Again, the precision of these hits for the Royals cannot be touted enough. Those are just perfect spots for the Royals hitting here this afternoon. Kristen Casey at the plate. A couple of walks here this afternoon. Was left stranded at third, or in the first. Misses high. Nope. Ball and strike. That's going to be lined into right field. And Maddie Abbott will round third. She'll come in to score. 13-0 Royals.
Number 26, right fielder Sadie Galbraith.
There's a strike to Galbraith. 13-0 Royals here in the bottom of the second inning. Still nobody out. Fires home, going to be hit weakly up along third. And it's no balls and two strikes to Galbraith. A walk and a 2 RBI single this afternoon for Sadie. Kristen Casey stands at first with nobody out. Fires home and misses high. Throw down to first. Three balls and two strikes to Sadie Galbraith, and the payoff. Fouled straight back here near us. And the 3-2. Low and away. Nope. Now it's 3-2. Somebody's messing up the scoreboard up there. And the 3-2 now. Grounded to third. Steps and throws, and the first out of the inning is recorded on a ground out 5-3, one away. Kristen Casey heads to third.
Now batting number 22, pitcher Ava Schill.
Ava Schill now at the plate for the Royals. First one misses low. 13-0 here in the second inning. Misses high, 3-0 to Schill. To Schill, and she walks.
Now batting number 21, Anna Schooley.
Runners at the corners and one out for Anna Schooley. First one to Anna misses. First time Anna hasn't swung at the first pitch. This one out of the zone. Schooley with 2 on and 1 out. Wheels and deals, says Peterson. Misses high over the top of Anna Schooley. That's a hard thing to do. Miss over the head of Anna Schooley, but Sonia Peterson did that. Again, we got some more games tomorrow for you, scheduled anyway. See if those happen. The 2-0. Going to be drilled and fair ball down the left field line. And it's 14-0 Royals, and Anna Schooley has 4 RBIs here this afternoon and is a perfect 3 for 3. She has ripped it all 3 times to left field. And now Malia Colo to put the Royals to see what they can do here in the second inning. Still a couple of runners on. Score from Witterfield, Stratford 5, Assumption 0. Bonduel and Amherst tied up at 1 in the second. That's baseball. Bounces in there. A ball and a strike. Marshfield has come back and taken the lead on Wausau West, 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth from Marshfield. The 1-1 back to Colo. Bounces in there, gets away. Two and 1 to Malia Colo. Today hit by a pitch and an RBI single for Malia. Peterson takes a deep breath and wheels home. Missed high, 3-1. Claire Nelson on deck for the Royals. Nacerville Dairy post-game show, of course, follows once this game concludes at some point. And the 3-1. Popped up, first base side, and makes the catch. Schooley's got to get back to first. And almost a huge mistake by Anna Schooley over there at first base. Malia Colo pops up to first.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Claire Nelson.
Now Claire Nelson with 2 outs here in the second. Royals have scored 7 more here in the second inning. 2 on, 2 out, 14-0 Royals. Misses high to Nelson. A couple of walks today for Claire and a couple of runs scored for Claire Nelson here today. Bounces in there, gets away. Two balls and no strikes to Claire Nelson. She's only seen 1 strike here this afternoon. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 to Claire Nelson. Macy Vollert awaits on deck. And up and down this batting order, Assumption has dominated. The 2-1. There's a strike in the outside corner, evens it up at 2-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on in the bottom of the second. And Peterson comes set. Fires home. That was going to be lined into right field. And they're going to send Steinle home, and the Royals lead 15-0. RBI single for Claire Nelson.
Now batting number 2, second baseman Macy
Now,
Vollert.
Schooley's still over at third. Steinle scored, and now I've got all my numbers messed up here. That was going to be popped up. Foul territory. Look out over there. And out of play it goes. Macy Vollert today 2 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. I'll be honest with you, not quite the game that I thought was going to be here today. Allen bounces at the feet, evens it up at 1-1 here in the bottom of the second. 15-0 Royals. After this pitch from Peterson, then we'll hear from our friends over at Rapid Sheet Metal. The 1-1 coming back. Sonia Peterson. There's a strike in the outside corner. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the summer months ahead. Give the pros at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again right away. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Or just come down here and talk to Rob Schill. You can do that too. Swung on and missed, and that will end our second inning. 8 more across for the Royals. They lead 15-0. Hey, how about this? Last chance for the Stratford Tigers here today. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
H&S Manufacturing Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out the open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earn a vacation from your very first day. Looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com today. Top of the third inning. Ava Schill throwing a perfect game today. Misses inside and evens it up at a ball and a strike. This is high and in. Huh? 2 balls and a strike now to Meg Weezy for the Stratford Tigers. This is low. 3-1. Again, to be in the dugout for as long as Ava has between her pitching, it's not easy. There's a strike. 3-2. Got a little excited. Kristen Casey turned around and said he was only strike 2. Ava wheels and deals. 3-2. And walked her. Jinxed her. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com to get started today. Kylie Manicky. And the 0-1. This is inside. And Stratford Assumption back at it tomorrow from Stratford, not really Stratford High School, but Stratford Athletic Complex. Going to be knuckled foul. 1-2 now to Manicky. Football fields over there, baseball and softball fields. The 1-2 coming back from Schill. Swung on a miss. Ava's 5th strikeout of the afternoon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you here in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Ava Wykes at the plate. And the 0-1 squares the bunt, pulls it back, and just missed. Hawkins Ash CPAs is a certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshville office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. Fires home to Schill, squares the bunt, gets it down right in front of home plate. They'll go to first. They'll get the out at first. And there's 2 away. Nice job by Kristen Casey. Nice bunt there by Ava Wykes, though, or Wykes.
Now batting number 7.
Now back to the top of the order, Bailey Lensmeyer. Last chance here for Stratford. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Runner at second is Wheezy. Ava Schill comes set. Going to be lined foul and out of play. Ball game just under an hour old here this afternoon. Here's the 1-1. High above the head of Linsmeyer. First pitch was at 450. 61 degrees at opening pitch. All right, first pitch, I should say. The 2-1 back to Bailey Linsmeyer. Going to be hit to third and foul, and it's evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Royals have scored 6 against Phillips, 7 against Pacelli and Laconia, 15 here this afternoon. Ava Schill trying to finish it off. Here's the 2-2. Does so, and that is the 6th and final strikeout of the ball game here, I believe anyway, right? Maybe not? Change the rules up on me? Huh? All right, well, we're going to take a break, come back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. My apologies. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids right after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as have Lydia Smits at the plate for the Royals. And heard from the head honcho that, again, the thought is 15 after 3. Both coaches, something that both coaches have to agree upon for it to be that. And so we'll continue play here this afternoon. Laney Pankratz, the new pitcher for Stratford. The Royals have scored 7. Scored 7 in the first, 8 in the second. And we play here in the 3rd, and Lydia Smits is at the plate for her 3rd at-bat of the afternoon. Pankratz fires home. That one's going to be lifted up and out of play. Smits a walk and a double here this afternoon. Maddie Abbott awaits on deck. And the 1-1. A slow changer in there for a strike. Just waited for it to cross the plate, and the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll have softball from Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln tomorrow. The Red Raiders and Wausau East softball, 4:30 start. Lifted up into the fencing right near us here. I might swing over to Washington Elementary tomorrow as well after the softball game. Get a couple of highlights from Assumption and McDonald Regis Co-op girls soccer. Count runs full now to Lydia Smits, Maddie Abbott, and then back to the top of the order. That was going to be knuckled foul near Abbott on the on-deck circle. Three balls and two strikes to the Royals center fielder. A walk in the first, a double in the second. And Pankratz fires home. There's a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Stratford pitching. And now Maddie Abbott, who
Number 14, Maddie Abbott.
Abbott doubled and had an RBI double in the second. Outside corner misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Kristen Casey awaits on deck. We play here in the bottom of the third inning, 15-0 Royals. There's a swing and a miss. Lainey Pankratz coming in and getting the job done so far for the Royals, or excuse me, for the Tigers. Kristen Casey awaits on deck for Assumption. Outside, missed, 2-1. Brewers struggling again to score. The Milwaukee Brewers again struggling to score runs. There's a swing and a miss, 2-2. Lost to the winless Orioles today, 2-0. Those 2 runs came in the second inning for Baltimore, and nothing after that. Count runs full, second straight at bat. The count has run full here in the third. And got her looking. 3 straight strikeouts for Stratford pitching.
Now batting number 35, catcher Kristen Casey.
Kristen Casey bounces that one to Pankratz in the circle. Hey, how about that? A 1-2-3 inning for Stratford defensively. We have played 3 complete. 15-0 Assumption. Back to Robinson Park. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Top of the fourth inning we go for Stratford. Cressel Wenzel, Tessa Bird, Delaney Denny due up for the Tigers as we start here in the top of inning number 4. Give you an upcoming schedule here for the Assumption Royals. Again, as mentioned, these two teams play tomorrow.
Second baseman Cressa Wenzel.
Cressa Wenzel due up here for Stratford to lead off the fourth inning. Struck out looking back in the first. Ava Schill. Looks at a strike on the outside corner, does Wenzel. She'll just a bit outside. Ava kicks and fires. Now it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. So after the game tonight, as mentioned, they go up to Stratford tomorrow. And then next Monday, because after tomorrow, nothing going on during the rest of Holy Week here. And the 1-2. Missed high, evens it up, 2-2. So then next Monday, a week from tonight, they are at Auburndale. Next Tuesday, they are home against Auburndale. We'll see if we'll bring that game to you. Game against Rib Lake that Friday got canceled. Lifted up and into the fencing. Monday, April 25th, home against Columbus Catholic. We will have that game for you. And then the big one, Tuesday, April 26th, home against Edgar. That game will be here before going up to Edgar on that Thursday. Bounces in there. Good battle here from Cressa Wenzel. Edgar handed Assumption a home loss last year. Michaela Workus and company. 3-2. Lifted up and out of play again. So home against Edgar on the 26th, at Edgar on the 28th, at Prentice on the 29th, at Marathon on May 2nd, home against Marathon on May 5th, home against Athens on May 6th. And then they are home against Newman Catholic on May 9th, at Newman on May 12th, and then that big tournament on May 14th. And then they are home against Nakusa on May 16th to wrap up the season. Again, as quickly as this, or as slowly as this, as the spring season starts, and a good battle there by Cressa Wenzel draws a walk. As again, as late as the spring season starts, due to the great weather in the state of Wisconsin during springtime, it wraps up pretty quickly. First offering from Schill. Can be hit over to second, diving try by Vollert, and into center field it goes. So the first base hit of the day for Stratford. Now 2 on and nobody out for Delaney Denny, who grounded out to Schooley her first time.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Delaney Denny.
Allie Zuliger maybe on deck. We'll see. Yep, looks like she is. 2 on, nobody out. There's a strike to Denny. Best shot here for the Tigers. 2 on, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Blew it past her, and it's 0-2. Schedule for tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. Get that to you here in just a jiffy. Here's the 0-2. Going to be grounded right back to Schill. She goes to third for 1 across the diamond, and the out at third. Good job by Ava Schill. Wenzel out at third on the 1-5. Berg to second. Delaney Denny reaches on a fielder's choice. Now Allie Zuliger, who struck out looking, back in the second. There's a strike. Again, a spinner on that from Schill. So tomorrow, Merrill at Marshfield Soccer, 7 o'clock start. No, that's, oh yeah. I'm going crazy here. Merrill at Marshfield Soccer, Assumption at Stratford Baseball and Softball, Loyal at Columbus Catholic Baseball. Thursday, weather permitting, obviously, because doesn't look too promising. And got her looking on 3 pitches. 2 away now for Emma Roper. Wausau East at Marshfield Soccer, 5 o'clock. Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln at Marshfield Softball at 4:30. Merrill at Marshfield Baseball at 4:30. Neilsville at Greenwood Loyal at 5. That was going to be grounded back to Schill, and she lost. It went right underneath her glove. And give her a hit. Why not? Again, changes upcoming to that schedule due to a couple of double headers being played today. 3 on, 2 outs. There's a strike to Meg Weezy.
Now batting number 3, third baseman Meg Weiss.
And the 0-1. Ooh. Just missed, and Meg was able to hold on to her swing. 1-1 now to Meg. Kylie Manicky on deck. Schill kicks and fires. Inside corner, just misses. 2-1. Can appreciate everyone sticking around here this afternoon. Assumption scored 7 in the first, 8 in the second. And Stratford trying to put one on the board here in the 4th. Bases loaded, 2 outs. There's a strike right at the ankles, right at the knees, I should say. Deuces are wild here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Schill gets one she likes. Swung on and a miss. Strikeout number 8 from Ava Schill. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Royals 15, Stratford nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Just past 6 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steam Aves here at Robinson Park on this beautiful Monday afternoon, turning into Monday evening as the Merriwood South softball season gets underway. First offering to Sadie Galbraith is in for a strike.
Right fielder Sadie Galbraith.
Laney Pancras has come in and pitched well. Her inning plus for Stratford. There's a foul at the plate off the mitt of Roper, and it's 0-2. Couple of strikeouts of Smits and Abbott, and then got Kristen Casey to bounce right back to her. Short, efficient inning. Pancras fires. That's going to be lifted up and out of play. Just staying alive is Sadie Galbraith. Again, we will have a Nasonville Dairy postgame show once this game wraps up, but we will talk to one of the coaches, and then we'll talk to Anna Schooley as well. We'll have that in our highlights later on tonight. It will not be live. We'll have talk to those two after the conclusion of the ball game, and once they get their conversations had, and a backwards K for Sadie Galbraith. Third strikeout for Laney Pankratz here this afternoon.
Now batting number 22.
Ava Schill today. A double, a flyout, a walk. And Schooley on deck. Nope, as Steinley is on deck for Assumption. No balls and a strike here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul straight back again, right off the end of the bat. 0-2. Sun peeks behind a cloud here for just a moment. Really cools off. Swung on and missed at a high fastball. Fourth strikeout for Laney Pankratz.
Now batting number 20, Catherine Steinley.
Catherine Steinley into the batter's box for Assumption. Hitting for Anna Schooley. Anna finishes the day 3 for 3. 3-run home run, a couple of singles, and 4 RBIs on the afternoon for Anna Schooley. Two away here in the bottom of the fourth. 15-0 Assumption. First one misses low. Malia Colo awaits on deck. Pankratz, wheels and deals. That was going to be hits, and right to Pankratz, and that will end the fourth inning. No runs across, couple of strikeouts. We have played 4. Royals lead 15-0. Top of the fifth we go. Now I believe it's the last shot here for the Tigers. Back to Robinson Park right after this.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Top of the fifth inning we go. A couple of changes here for the Royals. We got Ava Schill over at second. Kristen Casey to short. Macy Vollert now pitching. Claire Nelson now catching. And the first offering misses. Macy again pitched outstanding on Saturday. Don't remember which game she pitched against Laconia or Pacelli, or must have been Pacelli. Pitched a couple innings. Assumption will not have to see Pacelli again. If they do, it will be down at the Goodman Diamond in Madison. Pacelli moved to a different sectional this year. Huh? Yeah, Allman's still in there. Yeah. Allman knocked him off last year. Swung on a miss, evens it up at 2-2. Vollert wheels and deals. Wow, quite the beautiful change up there by Macy Vollert. And there's one away. Big grin on her face as soon as she threw it.
Now batting number 2, Lexi Christofferson.
Now Lexi Christofferson. Actually a very good basketball player in her own right. Dribbled over to second. Ava Schill fields it. And dropped at first. E3 on the play. Kind of bobbled there by Schill as it got to her glove, trying to get it out of her glove. And then Anna Scully couldn't come up with it. So one on, now back to the top of the order. Do not believe that's Bailey Linsmeyer, though. Oh, it is. Yep. Throw it on to first. Linsmeyer today, a ground out and a strikeout. Again, we'll have the opportunity to talk to either Coach Nelson or Coach Schill and Anna Scully. Again, another just beautiful off-speed pitch by Macy Vollert.
Shortstop Bailey Linsmeyer.
Vollert with the intimidating sunglasses on, fires home. Outside corner, and got her. Couple of strikeouts for Vollert, and there's 2 away. I tell you, Macy Vollert and Kristen Casey, some pretty sweet sunglasses. They're pretty cool. Runner at first, 2 outs. Bounces away on the wild pitch, and down to second goes Christofferson. So Marshfield, it looked like, knocked off Wausau West. Stratford baseball was up 12-0 on Assumption last look. If not Stratford baseball, it was 12-0 Stratford. Yeah. A ball and a strike to Wenzel. And then our other game was Amherst Bondwell. That game got moved, and there's another off-speed beauty, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And Stratford down now to their final strike, I believe. I've been wrong before today. We'll see. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that is as Vollert strikes out the side, and the Royals will take it here this afternoon, 15-0 over the Stratford Tigers. Time now for our Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Nacerville Dairy is fresh cheese curds made daily at nacervilledairy.com. We'll hear from our friends at Nacerville Dairy, wrap this one up, and get you ready for tomorrow afternoon. Again, Royals 15, Stratford 0 here from Robinson Park in Wisconsin Rapids.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll wrap this thing up and get you ready for tomorrow afternoon. Again, the Royals scored 7 in the first inning, all capped off by a 3-run home run from Anna Schooley, and then an 8 spot in the second inning to put the Royals up 15-0 over the Stratford Tigers. Ava Schill, another good game in the circle. Macy Vollert as well to finish it off. Royals up and down the lineup getting the job done here today in the 15-0 win. Royals improved to 4-0 on the season, 1-0 in the Merriwood South. And again, these two teams will be right back at it tomorrow afternoon against or at Stratford High School. We'll have that game live for you at 4:45. Matt Dickinson on the call in Stratford. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Robinson Park. We'll hopefully be back with you next week when the Lady Royals take on Auburndale right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all of us at Zaleski Sports, thank you for tuning in. Again, final score, the Assumption Royals 15, the Stratford Tigers nothing. You have been watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.